Hello guys, welcome to a new video. So, if you didn't watch my live stream, I was just live when I was recording this about an hour ago. Sadly I had to record this video twice because I accidentally ran out of space on my computer. But, here we go. Let's get into the video. So, we got some severe weather today, if you didn't already know. In New Orleans, we got a slight risk for severe weather. Tonight, there's a slight risk for severe weather. Tomorrow, if we look at there is a marginal risk for slight weather from Tallahassee all the way to New Orleans, Gulfport. This includes southern portions of Montgomery, Greenville, Alabama, Mobile, Pensacola, Destin, Panama City, Tallahassee, Dothan. Sorry if I don't pronounce your city name right. I'm not good with city names. My voice ain't doing that too good because I was just live for about 3 hours. And this is if you didn't know this, I just got a new microphone. I just got a new microphone. I mean, I've had a microphone before, but, the other one broke. So, let's just get on the forecast model. So there is a cold front. It's right here. Oh, that's wrong color. Use that. So there's that cold front. Now I'm not no artist, so it ain't gonna look the best. Make a low pressure red. So, if you see, there's a warm air band. So, down here, it's very warm. Especially in here. Matter of fact, I'm going to expand that out a little bit more. It's very warm in there. I'm going to draw an area where it's very, very warm, and the dew points are pretty high. So in this area, it's very, very warm and very humid, which brings some very nasty ingredients for storms. So this last band I'm bringing is yellow. This is where there's a lot of cape. So as you see, all of these areas, as I add them in, this cold front is going to be pushing them, and there's all air to rise. All air. The air is going to be rising. The warm air is going to be rising. Convection. A lot of convection. It's happening right now. Right here. And, it's happening all over here. A lot of convection. Very strong convection. So, over tonight, around midnight, it's gonna get pretty bad in New Orleans. So, I'm gonna play it, and remember, here's the jackpot. With the jackpot in, black. I'm gonna put the jackpot mark right around here. And I'm gonna say that's where the jackpot is for tonight. So right around New Orleans. So let's play it on. So here's 10 p.m. Lafayette. The storms are trying to move into New Orleans. The storms are now. This is now midnight. Storms are starting to move into New Orleans. There's some storms in New Orleans. Now around 1 a.m. is where they really start to intensify, and 2 a.m. is where they're still intensifying. Because all the energy. I mean, they're not gonna get. I mean, this risk is mainly driven by tornado risk. There ain't no really. There's 5% chance for a tornado. 5 to 10, I'd actually say. And a slight risk of flash flooding. Also a slight risk for severe weather. This is also driven by a 5% chance of wind. I'd say the wind risk is a little higher than 5. I'd say it's maybe 10 to 15. But it's still mainly driven by a tornado risk for the one for tonight. One for tomorrow is also mainly driven by a tornado risk, but secondary risk is wind. If you do see some small hail, it's probably not going to be severe hail. There's a very low chance. Sorry, I accidentally kicked my microphone. And small chance for hail. But again, mainly tornadoes. That's the high risk. The highest risk. Not a high risk. There is no high risk. And let's pray that there isn't not. No, I would say the highest risk this is going to get, if it does increase, is going to be enhanced. Even though I'd already say slight as high as they're going. I wouldn't be too impressed if tomorrow's risk gets improved to a slight. Because tomorrow's risk is... let's see, did they amp up the wind risk for tomorrow? 2% for tomorrow. Wind risk. Yeah. No hail. At all. But, yeah. Actually, I'd probably say tomorrow's risk is mainly driven by wind. Because, whenever they start to get past Pensacola, they're gonna start going more wind risk than tornado. Especially when they get like right through Panama City. That's when they really start going linear. As you can see, that little curvature of bow. It's like a kind of derecho style. But here, let me draw you a small scale of what I think whenever I see something like this. Think of a low pressure system. Let me draw that a little better. Just a funny thing that this reminds me of. Low pressure. But, so, again, damaging winds and some tornadoes are possible. Alright, I need to hurry us up. Weird line. But, yeah, sorry for saying so much. Another bow, damaging winds, probably moving to Tallahassee around noon, afternoon. Panama City, I can't remember, say the name. I'm going to just call it Port St. Joe. That's what I would call it. But, Port St. Joe, Tallahassee, Panama City, Tri-Cities, I'd say. Tri-Cities of Florida. But yeah, damaging winds. I'm gonna be too impressed if they made that marginal risk out through all the way to Jacksonville. So we've gotten done with short range. Let's go down the long range now. So I was looking at this one time, the 10th. Earlier today. On stream, matter of fact. So, as you notice, cold front. That's what it looks like. Maybe? That looks weird, huh? I think it's just one cold front. It looks like it's fun to predict if it's gonna be one cold front because this band back here, I think it's just one cold front. But again, same, basically pretty close to the same setup. You get that warm air in front, and whoosh. Let's see the. I want to see what Yeah, it looks like a really nice trough. Get some good wind shear. See how this progresses on. Yeah, it seems to intensify. Kind of reminds me of a Mayfield setup. But not ingredients for an event like that. Now, I'm telling you, an event like that is very uncommon. Especially that late in the season that it happened. It actually happened around this time last year. And actually, I think it happened on the 23rd, if my corrections are right. But this looks like a pretty good system. Cold front, severe storms possible, weird front. That's what it looks like.